Hi guys, welcome to you at channel UI. Guys, data such become important asset to every company working today. Market they need to record it analysis it using Power Business Intelligence tool and then figure out pattern and trend that help them increase profit and their efficiency. No OBA is a powerful business intelligence suite of tools that is designed for the same purpose, and those who have knowledge of this platform highly sort of buying big company. But if you are looking to become more proficient in this technology or just want to learn to new technology, then this channel is for you. As if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel. Let's start. Let's continue. We will discuss about OBA repository. We will discuss define OBA's working style, how to working style in OBA. Right, we will discuss OBA architecture and define how it works. Let's start. OBA 12c repository by Ali Akbar at your channels. Let's start. We will continue. OBA 12c architecture. You can see architecture of OBA 12c. You can access from web portal, mobile portal, MS Office file. Its architecture depends on BI server, administration tool, extra. That's all how OBA system actually works. The initial request from the end user is sent to the presentation server. The presentation server converts this request in logical SQL and forward it to BI server component. BI server converts this into physical SQL and send it to database to get the required result. This result is presented to the end user through the same way. Thus, the following diagram shows detailed architecture. OBA architecture contains Java and non-Java components. Java components are WebLogic components and non-Java components are called Oracle BI system component. You can see a BI server. You can see my mouse cursor. You can see a OBA admin tool. You can see presentation layer, business layer, presentation layer. We will discuss all layer in our lectures. So let's start. OBA repository. OBA repository contain all metadata of the BI server and managed through the administration tool. It is used to store information about the application environment such as data modeling, aggregate navigation, caching, security, connectivity informations, SQL informations. Guys, OBA repository database is also known as a RPD because its file extension. When you save a repository file, its extension would be .rpd. The RPD file is password protected and you can only open a keyed RPD file using Oracle BI administration tool. To deploy an OBA application, the RPD file must be opened to Oracle Enterprise Manager. After uploading the RPD password that must be entered into Enterprise Manager. Now we will discuss about layers. You can see a layers, presentation layer or business layer, and you can see in the architecture of BI admin tool repository. You can see my cursor. Presentation layer, we will discuss presentation layer, business layer, and physical layer. Following are the common steps involved in create the physical layer. When we are creating RPD, first of all, we created step. As when we create repository in admin tool, I am showing you admin tool. This is the admin tool providing by Oracle 12c, OBA 12c. You can see we will create a repository in this tool. First, you can see on my mouse right side physical layer. Then we would create model, business model layer. Last one we would create presentation layer. The step when we create repository in admin tool, we would create first physical layer, and then second step, then we would create business layer, and third one and the last step on a repository, then we would create presentation layer. Then guys, now we are discuss about what is physical layer in 12c. Create physical join between dimension and fact table. Change the name in the physical layer if required. The physical layer of a repository contains information about the data source. To create the schema in a physical layer, you need to import metadata from database and other data source. Note: physical layer in OBI supports multiple data sources in a single repository. For example, data set from two different data sources can be performed in OBIEE. OBIE, Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition. Now we will discuss about second layer in a repository in a OBI 12c. Business layer. Business layer defines the business or logic model of object and the mapping between business model and schema in the physical layer. It simplifies the physical schema and maps the user business requirement to physical tables. The business model and mapping layer of an OBI system administration tool can contain one or more business model objects. A business model object defines the business model definition and the mapping from logical to physical tables for the business model. Guys, the business model is used to simplify the schema structure and map the user business requirement to physical data source. It involves creation of logical table and column in the business model. Each logical table can have one or more physical object as a source. There are two categories of logical table: fact and dimensions. Logic fact table contain the measure on which analysis is done, and the logical dimension table contain the information about measures and object in a schema. At the last, the business layer, while creating a new repository using OBI administration tool, once you define the physical layer, create join and identify foreign key, the next step is to create a business model and mapping BMM layer of the repository. In a short business layer we would call BMM layer. Third step, you can see presentation layer. Last step, presentation layer is used to provide customized views of business model in BMM layer to users. Subjects are used in presentation layer provided by Oracle BI Presentation Server. There are various ways you can create subject areas in presentation layer. Most common and simple method is by dragging business model in PM layer to presentation layer and then making change it as a requirement. Dragging, you can see here. We would drag from table or from left to right, from right to left, physical to business. Then we would drag to from business to physical. You can move columns, remove or add columns in presentation layer, so it's allow you to make change in a way that the user should the user should not see column that has no meaning for them. Create subject area, presentation catalog and presentation table in presentation layer. Guys, now we would create a physically in our next session. So please connect with me, stay with me. I am Ali Akbar. Hi guys, in this session we would create physical layer in Oracle ODA 12c. We are going to learn to create physical repository or physical layer. Stay with me. First of all, we would create physical layer in administration tool provided by OPA 12c. So first of all, we would run that tool. I would create shortcut administration tool. I am showing you original path with you. I'm sharing with you. This is Oracle middleware, Oracle form, user project, domain, create. So we would follow this step on. When we paste this path, you can see our administration tool has been run. If we just delete this, just press enter. Find administration tool. Here you can see it, admin tool. Double click, then admin tool would be run in the bottom. In the background, you can see. After running admin tool, we would create a repository from create button. You can see one create button, new. Here we will provide OPA repository name, any name. I am providing BA simple. Repository, then we would create repository. First step, we would select binary by default. And this is a path where we want to create save our repository. We can change path of this form. So I'm creating this on desktop. Okay, you can see path or path would be changed, has been changed. This is a repository password. This is the password where we would use in all repository development. When press next button, connection type, we would select ODBC by default provided from Oracle, and we would press on BA platform. Then where we would here put our insert username. That username we created in our database already. So I'm showing you that user, I'm going to PL Oracle SQL Developer. I'm using this username, this user in our RPT tutorial, ODA tutorial. You can see table, all table. This user already created in our database, in 12c database. So this user we would use in our RPTD, RPTD, BI sample, and then provide password. Press next. Here you can see select the metadata types you can want to import, table keys for which you want to import. Just check on checkbox, alias synonyms which you want, system table, and press next. Well, in the left side data source view, we can see all object that we recently checkbox click all object are showing in this field. You can see this all object which we selected in checkbox showing in this menu. At this step, we would drag and drop or press on object, then press import selected table from left to right, or we just drag and drop from left to right. I'm showing you whose table we would import. We would import this table: sample dress, same custom D, same product D, same revenue F, same time D. You can see same dress D. And press S. Same address D. Just press next. Importable. This maybe take some second because table have huge data. You can see. Now we would select next table. Same customer D. We can select one by one, or we can select multi-column, then import from left to right. Now we can product D. Then we would select same revenue F. Import. Last we would select same time day. Guys, now we are ready to finish this button. Now we are going to element tool, finish. You can see we are standing at physical layer. You can see we see a table which we selected in our metadata selection process.
selection table are available on physical layer. When guys, when you click, when you your mouse cursor on any table, you can see first of all we can say SAP address D, a row no row count at every table showing this message. It's because when you import metadata data from a database, then OBA will see import structure. We should need to update row data count for further process. This is a you can say this is a compulsory process for continue this or repository process. For this, we right click on any table, update row count. You can see this maybe take us some second. Update data count. When my mouse on a SAP SAM address D, you can see row count A186865. Update row count. Update row count. Update row count. We can update row count from object, right click, and another method we can use. We click on tools, update all row count. When we click on update all row count, then OBA update all object which existing on physical layer, all data object, data table, data object, or you can say table data row count updated at once. We can add one from tool. We can manual one by one from this. Okay, guys, you can see time day 1673 rows. You can see data no data refresh or fetch or pull from structure from DB. You know, now we are step to create a alias. Guys, we are selecting, we are creating alias for you can say for a database, or you can say BA developer for easiness BA developer. Easiness for BA developer. BA developer can easiness understand what the type of what the type of table. So now we are creating alias. We can create alias from right click, new object, alias, create alias. Whereas now I'm creating alias, you can create alias for your own easiness or own easiness. You can assign any alias name. I'm assigning alias name from bottom. I'm press new object, alias. I'm pressing assign name d1, time. Just press OK. You can see original object and alias object both are available on physical layer. You can see data, same data existing object, alias object. In a next process, we would create, we would pull, we would drag the alias object from physical layer to business layer. So now we are creating second alias. Second alias. Second alias the product object alias d2 product. Product. This is okay. Now I'm creating customers, creating alias for customers. D3 customer, customers. Okay, okay. Now I'm creating fourth one, Idris. D4, D4, A double D R E double S. Okay, guys, I am assigning. You can see I'm assigning D for D. I'm assigning revenue for alias. I'm assigning name F1 revenue. You can see I'm assigning name F1 revenue. F1 revenue or revenue. Okay, guys, D representative a dimensional table and F for fact table. Fact table, dimensional table and fact table explained in my previous lecture. You can see difference between both the dimensional vector table. All dimensional table are related as a relation with on F1 function table. You can see, guys, or alias has been created. All alias has been created. Now, last step on a physical layer, we would create a physical diagram, or you can say we create a relation between them. So we can select a specific table in which we want to create a relationship between them, and press right click, select desired object, right click, physical diagram, selected object only, and press OK. Press button. You can see this is a physical diagram of any table. First of all, guys, we can see table data. First of all, we discuss right click, view data. You can see data, you can restrict data, district data, you can query data, you can just show data 100 record show, you can show multiple more than 100 record, you can save query, save data as Excel files, CSV file, you can create view or object table data, you can see all of data related that table showing in window, all column, you can see all column, all window, you can maximize from the here, you can see all data showing in this window, so developer can assign easily query from query button. Okay guys, now I'm gaining code to relation between them, between table. Okay, selected object. Now I'm assigning, guys, I'm assigning relation between these table. I'm assigning relation all dimension table to fact table, F1 table. You can see developer can assign new relation from this button. You can see new join. When I click on join, this as you can see cursor shape has been changed. I am assigning I'm ordering this table D2, D4, and center this subject because it is effectable. All table has been would be joined with this. joint description are available in my notepad. You can see first of all we would create D2 with F1 product key D2 F1 and press on new join button rejoin D2 I'm pressing on dimensional table then release mouse on functional effect table. You can see product key on the left side, effect table, product key on right table, dimensional table, expression. You can see expression relationship between relation expression shown in the bottom. Guys, this expression showing only in a physical layer. When we go to on a business layer, BM layer, then OBA doesn't show expression. Okay, okay. When we double key, we can check product key. Now we can D3 F1 customer key D3 F1. That's on new join. Customer key already defined. You can see expression. You can see. Okay. Now we create a D4 address key, D3 address key, address and customer, address and customer. New join. Address left right side also pressing address. You can see expression on bottom window. This is valid name. And again pressing. Okay. Address key. Address key. Address key. At the last, we will create a relation between D1 F1 calendar date ship date. D1. I'm pressing on new join D1 F1. F1 have a ship date and mention table have a calendar date. You can see expression string on bottom window. Okay. As or relation, physical relation has been generated. Developer can generate on requirement relation from this window. Sun is resize. You can maximize, minimize, set window. Okay, I'm closing this window. So guys, we created a physical layer. First of all we update row, then we created alias. Then third one we created relationship between object between alias or physical or today session or today session on physical diagram has been ended. So in next session we would create a BM layer, business layer from physical layer. So connect with me. I'm Malik Bird. Bye bye.